Thank you. Mr. Musk, thank you so much for coming to Wisconsin. I just want to thank you for calling out bad ideas on X. You do that like every 30 minutes, and if I don't see something, I'm like, wow, is Elon okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we all know that ideas of consequences and bad ideas have victims. And thank you for speaking up for victims. And a few nights ago when you spoke with Brett Baer when you were being interviewed, and he asked you, what keeps you up at night? And like that other question, you answered. And you paused, and it was depopulation. And I was waiting for you to say, like, oh, the death threats against my life, or the national debt, but depopulation.
Yeah. Depopulation is a really big deal.
It's not on people's radar. Why is that?
Well, I think we haven't yet evolved to deal with depopulation. You know, I guess it's something we better evolve to deal with, or we're going to disappear. And once the depopulation ball starts rolling, you know, it seems to gather up speed. I mean, you can look at sort of cases like Korea and Japan, which are, you know, much further ahead or behind, depending on how you look at it. But the population decline there is much worse. Japan is an absolute population decline, so they're losing about, I think, roughly 1 million people a year, population, and that's going to accelerate. Korea has only a third replacement rate, which means that in 3 generations, the country will be 3 or 4% of its current size. Like basically, all that'll be left is a small portion of the capital city. And I keep waiting for the birth rate to turn around, but it doesn't. It seems like population collapse accelerates. That's why I think it's a very serious matter. If you believe in humanity at all, you should care about this a lot. And then, you know, that's a sort of long-term thing. And the short-term thing is that America needs to be financially solvent. You know, that's what Doge is about, trying to just make sure America is financially solvent. And then there's also the risks of AI. So we want to make sure that AI is maximally truth-seeking, and you know, ideally has sort of values that most Americans would agree with. That it's a pro-human AI, that it wants to foster the future of humanity. You know, those are the things that I think about. So, thanks.